Hi, my name is Mike Bindrup. I am with the University of Nevada, Reno Extension. We are the Small Business Education Program, and today we're going to be talking about an introduction to the business model canvas. Our website is extension.unr.edu/BUSDEV, BizDev. If you have any questions, you can take a look at our website there, and my information will be up at the end so you can contact us. So what is the business model canvas? The business model canvas is a planning and modeling tool that allows business organizations to really visualize how they create, deliver, and capture value. Because if you look at a business, its primary role is to deliver value, or they're not going to be in business. So this is a tool that was developed to assist business owners in planning and modeling. Okay, so that's what it is. In the business model canvas, there are 9 essential building blocks. And I'm going to start with the customer segment to the far right. Customer segments are who we're creating value for, who are the users of our products and services, and what makes them unique, what makes our customers tick. And if we jump to the middle section where it says value propositions, our value in our business is based on what problems need to be solved and what solutions is our business able to provide to those customer segments, okay? Customer relationships is how do we interact with our customers? And then our channels are how do our customers find, buy, and use our products and services, okay? We also have key activities. What do we do with our resources? So it's kind of what do you do in your business? And those key activities are either done because we have the resources in-house, or we have to outsource them. So if we have the resources in-house, it's under our key resources tab. What goods and services and infrastructure are needed in order to deliver value? Sometimes we have those things and sometimes we outsource them. So if we outsource them, who are our key partners, suppliers, and service providers for that? And then our 2 blocks at the bottom is, on the left is our cost structure. What is our total cost of production? And on the right are the revenue streams. Where does this revenue come from? So this is essentially the business model canvas. It looks pretty simple, but just remind yourself there's only 9 parts to it. And any business can roll through this. And like I said, this is a planning and modeling tool. This is before you write a business plan. This exists for, hey, I've got an idea of what we could do. This is how we break it out on paper to make sure that it is going to be able to be a workable solution. Okay, got a quick video we're going to watch now on YouTube, and this will explain a little bit more about the business model canvas and how these 9 boxes interact.
An organization's business model can be described with 9 basic building blocks: your customer segments, your value proposition for each segment, the channels to reach customers, customer relationships you establish, the revenue streams you generate, the key resources and key activities you require to create value, the key partners, and the cost structure of the business model. But it's not sufficient to just enumerate the 9 building blocks. What you really want to do is to map them out on a pre-structured canvas. This is what we call the business model canvas, a tool that helps you map, discuss, design, and invent new business models. Let's briefly go through the 9 building blocks, starting with the customer segments. These are all the people or organizations for which you're creating value. This includes simple users and paying customers. For each segment, you have a specific value proposition. These are the bundles of products and services that create value for your customers. The channels describe through which touch points you're interacting with customers and delivering value. Customer relationships outline the type of relationship you're establishing with your customers. The revenue streams make clear how and through which pricing mechanisms your business model is capturing value. Then you need to describe the infrastructure to create, deliver, and capture value. The key resources show which assets are indispensable in your business model. Key activities show which things you really need to be able to perform well. The key partners show who can help leverage your business model, since you won't own all key resources yourself, nor will you perform all key activities. And once you understand your business model's infrastructure, you'll also have an idea of its cost structure. So with the business model canvas, you can map out your entire business model in one image. This works for startup entrepreneurs just as well as for the most senior executives.
So that was a pretty simple explanation via video of the business model canvas. And if you have any questions about the business model canvas, there are literally thousands of examples that I've found on YouTube, on the web. If you Google search your business type, your business model canvas, chances are somebody's already actually done it and gone through and gave you some thoughts to consider on it, okay? So that was a great little explanation. Keep in mind, this is simple. It's simple. It's for every entrepreneur to be able to do this on any sort of business model that you can conceive in your head. And it's real easy to move some things around. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start out with a company, a fictional company we just made up called Greenz. And what this company does is it grows and sells microgreens. Which are, you take seeds and you sprout them right here on the left-hand side of the picture. These are some sunflower sprouts. I love sprouting sunflowers. They're absolutely delicious to eat, really good for you, nutritious, and they have a lot of antioxidants in them. And chefs love them at restaurants because it gives you the flavor without actually having the vegetable. And so we have this company called Greenz is trying to sell their microgreens. They also want to provide, besides the selling, they want to provide educational opportunities in the marketplace as well to teach other people how to do this. So they kind of have a twofold mission. So let's run this company through the business model canvas. Let's create a business model for Greenz. So the first thing, like I said, is we go to our customer segments, which is on the far right of our business model canvas. Who are we creating value for? Who are the users of our products and services and what makes them unique? Okay, so in this case, Greenz is going to go after local restaurants. They're going to go after local businesses as well and local households. So if you're just a homeowner and you like to eat very nutritious greens like this, so you can buy directly from them. There's also potential customers that are interested in educational seminars. So Greenz is planning on doing not only direct sales to restaurants, businesses, and households, but they're also going to provide educational seminars to teach you how to grow your own greens. Okay, so we went ahead and we filled that in on the right-hand side of our business model canvas under customer segments. Our next one, like I said, we're going to go to is the value proposition. What problems need to be solved? What solutions does your business provide to customers? So here's what we have. We have organically grown microgreens, okay? They're nutritional, so there's really a lot of health benefits to them. We deliver to your door, and then we also have this educational mission. So that's what we provide to customers, okay? This is what our business exactly provides. We sell organically grown. We provide these health and nutritional benefits. They may not be getting elsewhere. We deliver them to your door, as well as having our educational mission. So we fill that in on our value proposition chart, okay? And we go filling in our business model canvas. The next one we're going to go to, before we talk about that, actually, we're going to look at value proposition and customer segments. They have a very unique relationship, okay? So if we look at this, our customers have certain jobs or things that they need to get done, right? And they have certain pains that they have to deal with, and they have certain gains they'd like to create, okay? And if you look at this, this is our value proposition canvas. We have certain products and services we provide, and hopefully those synergistically take care of the jobs that the customer needs to fulfill. We have certain pain relievers that can relieve the pains of the customer, and we have certain gain creators that can enhance the gains that they're looking for. Okay. So customer jobs are basically, like I said, basic things a customer is looking to get done. It could be tasks they're looking to perform. It could be problems they're needing to solve or needs. Okay. Under gains, what benefits does the customer expect? What desires would be surprised to receive from your business, from your services or your products? This includes functional utility, social gains, positive emotions, could be cost savings too. They also have certain pains. Describe the negative emotions, undesired costs and situations, and maybe risks that your customers experience, or they could experience before, during, or after getting their job done. So on the left-hand side, we have products and services that's built around our value, right? What type of value do we deliver? Can we help them with these values? These could be goods, they could be services, it could be intangibles type things as well. So we have gain creators. Sometimes we need to describe here how our products and services create gains for our customers. How does it benefit our customer? What they expect, what they desire, what they'd be surprised by, including functional utility, social gains, positive emotions, and cost savings. Pain relievers, on the other hand, on the bottom, describes how we relieve customers' pains. How do we reduce negative emotions, undesired costs, and situations? How do we reduce those risks that your customer experiences or could experience before, during, or after a job? So this is the value proposition canvas. And like I said, it has a unique relationship. Now, next, we're going to go on to customer relationships. How do we interact? How do we interact with our customers at Greenz? So first and foremost, we have direct sales to customers. Then we have education and instruction. So we'll provide that to them. And we really want to put an emphasis that we're friendly and we're approachable. So not only do we sell to you, we provide educational opportunities, and we do it in a friendly and a professional manner. So we go filling out our business model canvas, and there we go. The next one is channels. How do our customers find, buy, and use our products or services? And like we said, we're going to do direct sales. So we're going to sell directly to you. There's delivery services. We're going to sell online via the web and social media. That's how we're going to promote, and that's how we're going to get the word out. And then, of course, in our educational seminars, you'll also be able to directly buy the product. So we fill that in on our business model canvas. Next, we have key resources. What goods or services and infrastructure is needed in order to deliver value? What do we need to deliver at Greenz? What do we need in order to deliver our microgreens to our customers? Okay. So we're gonna need a bunch of stuff. We need seeds, we need lights, we need watering systems and growing materials, okay? The actual growing process. We also need knowledge of horticulture, hydroponics, aquaponics, etc. However, we're going to be doing this. We need space, a suitable space for the growing. We need to be able to package and deliver these greens. And we need a technology piece to it that drives our online sales. How are we going to actually set up the website, the ordering platforms, the e-commerce stuff for this company? So there's a lot of resources that are needed. So we put those in. Now we have our key activities. What are we going to do with these resources? Well, number one, we're going to build, maintain growing and hydroponic systems. That's going to be a main key thing that we need to do. We're going to have to grow the microgreens. We're going to have to harvest them. We're going to have to clean them. We're going to have to package them. We're going to have to deliver the products. And then we're also going to have to organize the seminars and continue with the marketing of the microgreens. So we put that in on our key activities. Our next one is key partners. Who are our suppliers and service providers for Greenz? Okay. Partnerships with local suppliers and grow systems. So we're going to need to purchase some things from local suppliers and especially grow systems. Our partnerships with other growers too. We may have to buy certain things from other growers. We may have to buy greens from other growers from time to time. So we need partnerships set up with them. We also need restaurants that will be able to showcase our products and feature our products in their restaurant menus. Okay. So if we want to show people how good these taste, we need to showcase that. So that's a key partner. Also, educational institutions for seminar hosting and delivery. We'd like to partner with, for example, a community college, an extension office someplace that we can host some of these seminars and we can deliver this so that more people can find out about our products and services that we offer. All right, next comes our cost structure. What is the total cost of production? So the costs we have are farming supplies, seeds, building materials. There's the cost of delivering products. There's the cost of marketing content. Website maintenance is going to be a cost as well as the cost of doing those educational seminars. So that's our cost structure. So we fill that in. The next comes our revenue streams. Where does the revenue come from? Well, obviously, direct sales. We're selling our microgreens directly to, remember, restaurants, to businesses, to homeowners. We also have delivery services. We're gonna offer delivery, but we're gonna charge for it. Okay, and our educational seminars, there will be a small fee for attending those as well. Okay, this is the business model canvas for Greenz. It's done. That's how simple this is to do. And we can now look at this business model and see, does this really work? It can allow us to look at it on paper and say, do I need to make some adjustments here or there? What looks good, what feels good, and work it through before we've gone to writing a 50, 60-page business plan. This is why the business model canvas is so effective. It lets us see a few things and go, hey, what if we change this up here? What if we move this over here? And let's see, how does that affect our cost structure and delivery methods? If we decided to go to a different customer segment, that would definitely change our channels, may change our customer relationships, but definitely change our cost structure. So we want to make sure that we can do all this ahead of time when it's just on paper. And that is the business model canvas for Greenz. Remember, these are the questions that we're answering on our customer segments. Who are we creating value for? Who's using our products and services? If we go to the middle section, what problems are we solving? How do we add value? How do we provide solutions to our customers? Our channels are, how do our customers actually find, buy, and use our products? And customer relationships are, how do we interact with our customers? Going to the left-hand side, we look at our key resources. What goods, services, and infrastructure are needed in order to deliver that value proposition that we have? And then our key activities. What do we actually do? What are we doing in this business? Like we said, we were growing microgreens. We're doing educational seminars, and we're providing, we're building and maintaining these hydroponic and micro growing operations. So there's a lot of know-how and knowledge that's needed. And that's one of the things we're doing, is building, maintaining these things, as well as our online presence. We have to build and maintain an online e-commerce platform to be able to sell our microgreens. And then if we don't have enough key resources, who do we outsource those to? Those are our suppliers, our key partners that are going to be doing this. Okay, so if we go to the bottom, we have two boxes on the bottom. One is, what's the total cost of production that we have, and where does the revenue come from in this business model? So as we go filling those in, those can all be adjusted for different kinds of business models in order for you to be successful. Okay, so that's the business model canvas. You can download for free your own business model canvas form. It's at a website called strategizer.com, strategyer.com. untitled.com. If you go there, you'll put your email address in, you'll be able to download a PDF of the business model canvas. Like I said, if you go online and you Google search business model canvas with your type of business, you'll literally see dozens and dozens of examples of people that are doing what you're doing in slightly different ways, having different business models, making money differently, having different cost structures, different revenue schemes, and different value propositions. This gives you a chance to see all that together and make adjustments on your own. I'd like to encourage you guys to take a look at our virtual video classroom that we have at UNR Extension. Once again, it's extension.unr.edu/BusDev, BUSDEV. We have over 150 videos up on our video virtual classroom. You can learn at your own pace 24 hours a day. They're bilingual in both English and Spanish. We have fully college classes just like this one. And we also have some quick tips and how-to videos that help you to, if you only have a few minutes to learn here and there you go. And it's something you can do to start learning today. We also have a podcast called the Biz Life Podcast. If you want to take your phone and hold it up to this, to our QR code here, that'll take you right to our podcast. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on Google Podcasts as well. So we're on all the major platforms. If you want to search us out, the Biz Life Podcast, we're there both in English and in Spanish. Once again, thank you. My name is Mike Bindrup, and I'm with UNR Extension. This is my email down below, mbindrup@unr.edu. My phone number and contact information is there, and my Instagram account. Love to connect with you, and thank you very much for your time and attention. And I hope that your business model canvas, I hope that you can really work your business model canvas out with this presentation. If you have any questions, drop us a line. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later.